Welcome to Winds Baptist Church. If you're visiting today, we are very glad you're here. Please do us a favor and grab a Connect card from the pew back in front of you, fill it out, and drop it in the offering plate when it comes by. And grab a welcome bag at the Welcome Center in the foyer. Sunday, April the 6th, we will have a church-wide prayer walk. Please join us in the fellowship hall at 12:30 p.m. for lunch and a brief discussion of our prayer walk mission. Bring your whole family and your walking shoes for a time to pray without ceasing over the Ashland community. There will be a church workday on Saturday, April the 5th. We have many projects to accomplish for every age and skill level. We want the help of the entire church. Bring the whole family for a fun time of fellowship and service to the kingdom. Please meet in the fellowship hall at 8:30 a.m. Lunch will be provided. For the month of March, we are collecting socks and t-shirts for Operation Christmas Child. Please drop off your items at the OCC display in the foyer. We also have an Amazon wish list available to make donations. There's a QR code in the bulletin as well as the OCC display. Be back tonight to hear the Masterpiece Kids sing Great Are You Lord and hear Pastor Jeff preach a message from the book of Proverbs. The Annie Armstrong Easter offering is one way we demonstrate our commitment to fulfilling the Great Commission and answering the charge of 3 John 1 to support people like these, that we may be fellow workers for the truth. This week, we're returning to Bar None, Wyoming to share the story of a new believer whose life was changed when Tyler and Ashley Martin answered the call to North American missions.
I used to go to the hangar all the time, and I was really known as a pretty wild dude. You could name a bar here and I'd either been kicked out of it or should have been kicked out of it. But then one Sunday, I drove to the hangar and walked to the other side.
Yeah, our church meets at what is known as the Hangar Bar and Grill because the hangar is really the only meeting place in the town of Bar None. My name is Tyler Martin, and my family and I planted a church in Bar None, Wyoming. Wyoming is remarkably unchurched and unreached, and that just broke our hearts. That was one of the reasons we wanted to come here. So Sunday morning in a church plant setting is very unique. The whole time while we're setting up, there's people just on the other side of a glass window sitting at their table looking in at what God's doing. And we first met Trent when he popped in for a visit.
I walked into Outfitter and it was Tyler preaching the gospel that just opened my heart. I came home that night and I apologize when I talk about the night I get saved. It's pretty emotional to me because that is the moment that I was born again and that my life changed.
Trent took to God's word like a wildfire. He just wanted more. And now he's an example of what does it mean to be someone who's devoted to God's word? You look to Trent.
Now I'm sitting and you look over across to the bar and it's just sometimes there's those moments where you just remember those times of being lost. But I love those memories because that's what reminds me of what Jesus did for me. So to be on the other side, I owe that to Tyler being faithful and, him answering God's call.